Today's video, we just decided to shoot just basic skills that I think any pet dog owner should have. Just showing how we exercise, what we do for everyday training, just to have a manageable, decent pet that's a pleasure to be around and not a hindrance. We're all shooting for the ultimate dog, and this is just a few tips on how we strive to get there. We started with a little bit of just exercise, just ball play, tossing the frisbee. But even with that, there's rules. There's structured rules. You don't get the ball just because it's here. Balls come out, we interact with the dogs, get the engagement that we want, then we throw the ball. It's not just a free-for-all. There's a purpose to it. A little bit of impulse control. They want to play badly. It's rewarding. We want to cap it a little, have some rules. Hey, you're going to throw on my terms, my game, my rules, just to get a little structure so they don't get too crazy on you. Even if you don't go on to compete in agility, I find it's good to have if you have the means in the area to set this stuff up. Teaches body control, athleticism, how to deal with stuff, confidence. I mean, some of the planks that the dogs were walking on, it's a little scary for a younger dog. A little Frenchie friend, she did a fine job. She hasn't been on this too many times. Just balance, body awareness, be aware of your rear legs, how to work things. Just building up confidence and learning how to conquer anything. It's man-made stuff, which is unnatural, so it is a little scarier to the dog. So we get them exposed to it early in life, and then you end up with a nice, confident dog. Once again, impulse control. The rear hatch of the car opens. Okay, Jack, most dogs are going to want to bolt out of the back of that car. It's a safety issue. You have to travel with your dog a lot. You need to make rest stops and that kind of thing, or you live on a busy, high-traffic street. Open the gate of your car. Wait, dog's got to wait. Put it on a verbal, and then you gave him his release word, free, or whatever he used, and the dog hops out. So there's just, once again, just a little control, strictly safety. It's not hard. You just have to train it, put in some hours, and then sending them to the car like you did from across the street. It's another thing. If you're out exercising somewhere and you got to get out of there quick, a storm's coming through or whatever, something's coming that you're not really liking, let's get out of here. Learn how to send the dogs to the car from no matter where. Practice it short in your own driveway, get it reliable, and then build your duration and your distance later on. Just another good skill, just basic stuff. Just two dogs passing. I'm not a huge fan of too much dog interaction. If you want to walk the rail trail or wherever you are, just teach your dog to be neutral. Don't be so concerned about other dogs. Maybe take a group class or two, get them used to working around other animals, but they don't always need to play and engage, because then they just become overstimulated and then you lose them. And then on that walk, you could be a dog that really doesn't care for that kind of behavior. You might get yourself into a bit of a pickle. So just teach your dog to be neutral, pass by another dog and just not care. Pay attention to your handler. And we did a little bit of marker training today too with a clicker. Clicker's basically just the marker training. The mark is when the dog's correct. So we mark that behavior with the click. They understand, I'm on the right path, I got clicked. I'm either going to get a toy reward or a piece of food. It's just signaling to the dog that it's correct. Once they learn the clicker, you can use it to shape all kinds of behaviors. It's a super simple tool, but very powerful as well. So don't underestimate it, but don't overthink it either. It is what it is, but it's clean way to communicate with your dog. Yes, you're correct, without having to get into a big discussion with your animal. Just click, paycheck, done. You're on the right page. Good job. Any kind of grooming, it's just, you want your dog to get used to being handled early in life. So what Dave's going to show us, it'll be just, we name each part. If we're doing ears, we just say ears, we touch your ears. Nose, eyes, mouth. Get a puppy, get a young dog used to that. Then if there ever is a health issue and you need to administer eye drops or ear medication or even taking a pill, even toenails, just nails, we're going to handle your feet. If you do it a lot early, then they don't fuss with you. Eventually you're going to have to do something to your dog and that you don't practice as often, but you should. Tail, private parts, back legs, front legs, just used to, okay, this is what happens. Grooming itself is just a good way to build a bond with an animal. I think even just running a brush down them every couple of days. Hey, I need to do this to you. It's preventive maintenance. Deal with it. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to set you up. This is good. And then a good brushing is a positive to a dog. Feels good. Okay. It's like the ultimate back scratch. Toenails can be a little dicey if you don't do it early, but we're going to show you how we manage that. If you once again, starting early is key. Do it when they're young, imprinted early. Your life will be easy. work your dog. When you have time to spend, get them out there. My main thing, especially with younger dogs, is environmental exposure. Let them see things early in life. If you want a rock solid dog that you can take anywhere, beach, vacations, whatever, nursing homes, get them out early, let them see things, especially man-made stuff. Anything you think may shake them up a little, go towards it. You don't have to get super close, but just the exposure early in life, first 6 months of a dog's life. That window's closing every day. Get them out as much as you can. Feed them, do a little clicker work in a stressful atmosphere. We use some of the home improvement centers for stuff like that a lot, just to get them out. Exposure is fantastic. Let them see things, no worries. If they see it when they're young, it's not going to be an issue later in life. If you wait till they're a year and a half old and then start trying to expose them, you're going to have problems. It's going to take longer to fix that, and you may not be able to. So early is better. Short little sessions, just have fun with it. Dogs are supposed to be enjoyable. We all want to train, okay, but just, choose your battles. You got 15 minutes, spend it wisely, have a good time, teach them some things, exercise them, enjoy them.